Golf iron shots basics. Want to know how to hit solid golf iron shots? You don't know where to start? In this next video, I'm going to show you exactly how to do it right away. Hey, it's Troy from hittingitsolid.com here. Do you want to know how to hit really solid golf iron shots? Maybe you're new to the game of golf, you've been playing for years and you're just struggling to hit your iron shots. Want to know the basics that you need to really compress the golf ball and play better golf? In this next video, I'm going to outline for you the basics, how to hit your irons solid, and a really simple drill at the end that ties it in together so you can start playing better golf. Let's get started. Okay, let's talk about golf iron shots basics and how you can hit your iron shots much better. So I'm going to show you through some of the keys I think they are to hit better quality golf iron shots, and it all starts at setup. So ball position, really important to hit solid iron shots. You don't want that ball too far forward in your stance like that. I've just got a 9 iron here, but particularly with your, I guess, your sort of mid to high irons, you want that ball position somewhere around the middle of your stance, maybe a fraction forward, but somewhere generally around the middle. As you get into your 5, 4 or 3 iron, whatever you might have, you will need to move that ball a fraction forward, but generally speaking, somewhere around the middle with your mid irons works really well. Now, the next key for hitting solid irons is making sure you understand the concept. To hit a solid iron shot, you need to de-loft your iron. It's something I've spoken about a lot. You'll see irons, the way they're designed, they're tilted back on an angle. Really important to hit solid iron shots that impact. You need to de-loft that iron. So if this iron is, say, 40 degrees, you need to make it 30 degrees at impact. In other words, if you're at setup in this position here, at impact, you want to be in that position there. Getting that forward shaft lean with your irons is critical to hitting them solid and playing better golf. Now, tying in with that, your lead wrist, you need that to be flat at impact. That really helps you hit solid iron shots, really important. And that ties in with compressing the golf ball, hitting the golf ball first and taking a divot afterwards. This is all part of hitting all the golf basics, hitting solid iron shots. Now, the next key for me is the start of this downswing. Really important. To hit solid iron shots, one of the basics you need to know is when you get to the top of your backswing, you need to make sure your lower half moves first, and it needs to do a little lateral shift towards the target, and then you need to rotate and you get into that impact position where you've got forward shaft lean, flat lead wrist, you de-lofted the iron, and you're going to strike it nice and solid. So getting that slight lateral shift, getting pressure into that lead leg. The lead leg will straighten as you get pressure into it and you get into that sort of position at impact. That's a real key for hitting really solid iron shots, and one of the basics that you need to know to hit solid irons. Alright, now that you know some of the keys to hitting solid iron shots, I'm going to show you a really simple drill that ties this in together. You can practice at home to hit better iron shots. Okay, here's a really simple drill that helps you hit solid iron shots and get those basics right. So all you need is a towel, but you can do this with just about anything really. You can do it with an old scorecard or just something really flat. What I'm going to do, I'm going to pop this on the ground. Don't have to be hitting any balls for be doing this, but I recommend you work your way up to doing that. And what I want you to do, we're just going to set up an imaginary ball right in the front of this towel, sort of, I don't know, a couple of inches or so. Make sure this is nice and flat. Now the idea is, rather than have you think about all the mechanical side or the technical things that you need to know in the golf swing, which are obviously important for playing better, but if you find that's a bit too hard, a drill like this you can set up and you can practice trying to hit the grass just in front of that towel. Now obviously I struck that there, which is what you don't want to do, but the idea of this drill is your brain is really good at figuring out what you need to do. Now I don't want to hit this towel, so your brain is going to tell you you need to do some certain things in your swing to make sure you hit this area here in front of the towel, enabling you to strike your irons solid. Because by doing this, if you can do this drill, you'll be able to hit the golf ball first and take a divot after, which is the ideal way to hit solid iron shots. So I'll set up just a little bit further forward here just to give you an understanding of it. But what I'm aiming to do, if I can do all the right things in my swing, I don't want to be hanging back here. I want to be getting the pressure forward and swinging through. I'll miss that towel, and this is a great drill to practice at home. Embed this into your game. So let's set up to one. I'm just going to do one nice and easy. Not too bad. I struck a few inches right around there. This towel's sort of sitting up a little bit due to the grass, but that's not too bad. I would have struck the ball first and a divot afterwards, and that's a great way to practice. I'll do one more. Make sure we do all those things like shift our weight. Another pretty good one. Just nicked this towel just at the end there, but I would have made nice impact. Just post that towel area there, hit the ball and through to the follow through. Practice this drill at home. Once you feel confident at home with doing it, go to the driving range and start hitting little short shots with it, and you can work your way up to hitting longer shots, and that's really going to help you out with the striking of your golf irons. Drop a comment down below if you tried this drill for golf iron swing basics to play better golf. Maybe you've tried another drill that's really helped you out with your iron play. Drop a comment down below. I will reply to every comment. There you have it. Now you know golf iron shots basics to play better golf. Now, very important, before you go, right up above here, I'll have a couple of videos that talk about how to find the sweet spot in your golf irons so you can play better golf. Make sure you check those out right above. Below the video I'll have a link to my free 3 secret moves video, 100% free. Make sure you check that out. There'll be another link for some additional golf instruction. Make sure you have a look at that. If you have any questions or comments about this video or another video, please let me know. I will reply to every single one of you. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you next time.